So you're thinking about moving to Richmond, Virginia. In this video, I'm going to show you around Henrico's West End. Specifically, we're going to look at homes in the 23233 zip code, which is kind of the general vicinity of Godwin High if you want a landmark on where these homes are basically located. Well, actually, I'm more of a visual person, so let's hop over to a map real quick and I'll show you the general location where we'll be out looking at homes today. So as always, in this video, we're going to take a look at 3 different neighborhoods at 3 different price points so you can see what may fit into your budget. If you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to share with you an absolutely great resource that you don't want to miss that can save you lots of time and effort if you're relocating to the greater RVA area. And we're getting after it right now. If this is your first time at a channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Richmond, Virginia, and the surrounding counties of Hanover, Henrico, Chesterfield, New Kent, Goochland, and Powhatan, then subscribe right here below and tap that notifications bell so you can be the first to know about the current market in Richmond, Virginia. My name is Scott Durnley with Joyner Fine Properties. My team and I get calls and emails every day from people like you just looking to help make that move to the greater Richmond area, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, heck, even 9 months, doesn't matter. Give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All that information is described right below so we can help you make a smooth move to Richmond, Virginia. Now, I usually start these videos, these neighborhood videos, out at a landmark in the community that's kind of close to the neighborhoods that we're about to tour. Well, winter has finally arrived here in Richmond, Virginia, and it's gotten a bit cold this week. So I'm spending as much time inside as humanly possible on this video. As I've said on several videos, we definitely get all 4 seasons here in RVA. So it's been a while since I've had a video with actual homes in it where we're out in the community. So I thought it was time to do that. Let's hop in the car and let's take a look at some houses. All right, folks, we are coming up to our first stop in our West End neighborhood tour of the 23233 zip code. So we're in a neighborhood called Bennington Ridge, and we're kind of approximately where Lauderdale and Church Roads meet and come together. So that's sort of the general area we're in. All of the houses that we're going to see today feed into Godwin High, which is an excellent high school. So this house behind me that is currently for sale, this is checking in at $520,000 as the list price. It's built in 1984 and it's got 2,168 square feet. So we're coming in right at about $240 a square foot. Got 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. There's some nice updates in this house. We've got an updated kitchen. We've got hardwood floors throughout the first floor. We've got a wood-burning fireplace, which on a cold Virginia December morning like this, just before Christmas, that wood-burning fireplace will come in super handy. Got a fenced-in backyard. There is no garage, but there's a storage shed for all of your garden tools and things like that. So very cool house, great area. The West End is just a wonderful suburb of Richmond. And as always, we're going to take a tour around the neighborhood so you can see some of the other homes here in Bennington Ridge, and then we're going to head on to the second house. So I have created a very handy relocation guide that can save you hours of time and effort, and you can link to that right below. It's a must download, and I think you'll get some great information out of it. All right, we are coming up to our second house in this neighborhood tour. We are now in the neighborhood called Glen. So we're going up right about $100,000 in price. So this one, it's kind of tucked back in the cul-de-sac in the corner, is listed at $615,000. It's 2,671 finished square feet, so that's coming in about $230 a square foot. It's built in 1997. got a 2-car garage, which is kind of being hidden by that pod right there. So it's $100,000 more than the first house, but we're a little bigger, we're a little newer. We've got a 2-car garage. So inside, got a great kitchen update, granite countertops, tile backsplash. We've got hardwoods throughout. Again, we've got a beautiful fenced backyard with a deck, gas fireplace, which again, on a chilly December day, I love having a fireplace. So great house, a lot of features here. Again, we are up a little in price, but we're bigger, we're newer, and we have the garage. So again, we're gonna take a spin around this neighborhood so you can see some other beauties here in Glen, Gary, and then we're going to head on to our third house. We're kind of winding up our tour here today, and we're in neighborhood number 3. We're in Wellesley, which is a little bit larger community than our first two. This is more of a big master plan community, which is great. So it's got a lot of different sort of sub neighborhoods within the neighborhoods. This house that we're coming up to, you'll see it right there. We're going up another $100,000 in price. So now we're listed at $715,000. We've got a little over 2,800 square feet. And it does have a walk-up third floor that looks like it probably could be finished, which would add $500, but that's unfinished at the time. Price per foot is coming in right at $254 a foot on this one. We've got 4 bedrooms, 2 full, and this one has 2 half baths. This was custom built by Mike Dumont, which is, if you've been around Richmond for a while, he's been a fairly well-noted custom home builder, around Richmond for years. He is retired as of now, but when your house is built by Mike Dumont, most folks like to mention that when they're selling it, so they obviously did in this listing. But it's a transitional, so we've got a little more open spaces inside than like your traditional colonial style, where the rooms are a little more separated, so that's nice. We're on 0.4 acres, so just a little bit bigger than the others. They were 1/3 of an acre. This is 0.4. It's not a whole lot bigger, but it's a little bit bigger. We got the 2-car garage. Again, the kitchen we have a lot of updates in the houses we've been by today. Again, the kitchen here has been updated. Granite, new appliances, tile backsplash. There is another thing that makes this house unique is this one does have the primary bedroom on the first floor. That is, something that's pretty popular these days. So the primary is on the first floor, and then the additional bedrooms are up on the second. So we do have those style of houses, here in Richmond. And this one was built in 1991. So that is about it for this house. Again, Wellesley's a great community. All of these houses here in the West End, all the ones we saw today, are feeding in the Godwin High School, which is a wonderful high school. And then the elementary and middle schools are going to vary a little bit on these houses, but they're very good as well. So again, as always, we are going to take a spin through Wellesley to show you some of the other homes in the neighborhood, and then we'll head back inside where it's nice and warm and wrap this thing up. Well, that's it for our West End Henrico neighborhood tour. I hope you found it helpful. It's good to be back in the confines of my warm house. Christmas is right around the corner, so I want to wish all of those viewing this video the happiest of holiday seasons. May God bless you and your family with health and happiness during this joyous time of the year. Again, my name is Scott Durnley with Joyner Fine Properties, and I have helped countless folks move to the greater Richmond area in my 20 plus years of real estate, and I would love to work work with you as well. So I've created a very helpful relocation guide that will save you hours of time and research if you're thinking about relocating to the area. It's a must download, and you can link to it right here below. And remember, whether you're moving in 9 days, 90 days, heck, even 9 months, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. All that information is linked in the description below. And until next time, I hope to show you around town. Merry Christmas, folks.